Hello there, all signs. Welcome to your cosmic readings and messages for September 2019. And I just want to put this video in front of all the other ones before I get to your sign, just so there's some clarifications about this channel. First of all, I do recommend that you see the intro video for the channel. That has more information about me and how I actually do the readings. And also check out the description below for more information for this month. Be aware that I don't really get into the astrology aspect. I don't really follow that. I just use the cards to convey the message from the universe, the spirits and angels. So just be aware that I only use astrology and the signs for categorization purposes because everybody knows their sign. It just makes things a whole lot easier. Also, be aware this is a general reading, so the exact message may not be exactly for you, but it might have something to do with somebody you know or somebody you're helping, or it may make more sense later. You may watch it and say, this really doesn't apply to me, but then as the month goes on, or maybe as time goes on, you realize, oh, the message does have something to do with you. So keep that in mind. Now, the way that I do the readings is I pull one major arcana card from the tarot deck for your main message for the month, 3 minor for the rest of the story. They could be in chronological order, the way the message comes across, or it might have to do with just a continuing confirmation of the message or more information. I also pull 1 angel card for the rest of your message, maybe, again, confirmation, more clarification, or it might be a completely different message for your sign. So keep that in mind. I may also be inclined to pull another card, whether it be a tarot card or an angel card, just based on how the reading is going. It's whatever message is coming to me, I may be inclined to pull another card. So just keep that in mind. So without further ado, we move on to your sign. Hello, my Libra friends. Libra for September 2019. You've already seen and heard the intro video there. So I've already consulted the universe and the angels and spirits and the cards, and your cards have already been pulled. And you guys have a rather interesting reading. You got 2 messengers in there, so let's see what's going on for my Libra friends for September 2019. So your main message from the major arcana cards for the whole month, something to keep in mind, is the Death card. Now, some people see the Death card and they're like, ooh, I gotta worry. No, it doesn't mean literal death. It means something has to end for a new beginning. The Death card does not mean literal death. It can talk about big changes, time to move on, that type of thing. But it can also mean rebirth. And the one thing I like to focus on with this particular card is, take a look at it. Yes, it's kind of dark, and yes, there is death actually in the picture, and people are in despair. But look in the background. There's light beyond that skeleton, the Grim Reaper type thing. There's light in the background. It's a new beginning, a rebirth. Something has to end for this new thing to begin, whatever it is. So, my Libra friends, something is going to end so that something else new and fresh, a rebirth, can begin. So that's what it's about. Now, you've got the 5 of Swords. And again, sort of a dark, gloomy card, but look in the distance. There's light in the distance, and there's light up there in the sky. So that's what I focus on. I always focus on the light because, it's the light at the end of the tunnel. So the 5s are talking about change, and the 5 of Swords is talking about tension, a karmic type choice. You need to review something. Again, it does also have to do with change. So this 5 fits in there rather nicely. The 5 of Swords can also talk about theft, bullying. It could be abuse. abusive relationships in particular, that kind of stuff. So that has to end so that you can have a new beginning. And I'm getting a relationship issue. This could be an abusive relationship that needs to die. It needs to end. So Libra, if this involves you, you need to get away from this relationship, because look at the rest of your message. You've got the Knight of Pentacles. Now, Knights, and you've also got the Page here of Pentacles. Both of these cards I consider to be messengers. I know the Pages are considered to be messengers in particular, but I also like to think the Knights are messengers too. They come in on their horse and they're carrying whatever, and they've got a message for you. So the Knight of Pentacles is talking about being loyal. Can also be a message from a loved one in heaven, somebody on the other side. It can also talk about being faithful, that Knight of Pentacles. And maybe this is you. You want to be faithful. You're loyal. But this is an abusive relationship that you need to get out of. It needs to end so that you can move on. And your angel card that's coming up, and I already know what it is, may point in that direction too. Now you've got the Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles is talking about fresh, being curious, being free, and learning. That kind of energy. So in the Page of Pentacles is also talking about, it could be a child, it could be a patient child, a kid. But it can also talk about a new job, or a raise, or money, because pentacles usually represent money or material things. So maybe you need to move on. This might have something to do with a job, or a new job is coming. Now, that means maybe you're having trouble at work, and something is not right at work. So this might be an abusive or bullying type situation at work. You need to let that end, because something new is coming, or something new will come. Now look at your angel card, my Libra friends. You got Isaiah. And Isaiah says, it's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. New ideas, new situations. I am watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you during these changes. So I think the message here, my Libra friends, is something has to end so you can have a rebirth. And you know what? Giving birth to new ideas. Something's not right with that card there. But there's light on the horizon. There's something better in the future. Move forward. Get away from the negativity. Let the negativity die. Move on. Whatever it is. If this is a relationship, home situation, or work situation, because this is leading to work. This is raise, promotion, that kind of stuff. Pentacles. The Page is like bringing a fresh new idea. And this is saying new ideas, giving birth. You give birth to new things after death. It leads to the beginning of something new. So I think that's what this is about, my Libra friends. You need to let the bad situation die and let the good situation begin. So there you go, my Libra friends. I hope this resonates with you, and you can get away from whatever that turmoil is, whatever that negativity is, and find the positive and the rebirth and all the good things that are going to come after that. But you have to let that death card take place. Something has to end so that something new and fresh can happen in the future. So there you go, my Libra friends. Enjoy your September.